Now, all right, here we go. Austin McNorton here with you on the Kansas Farm and Ranch Radio Network. Harvest 2022 continues on here just north of Pratt, and we're here with Mychal Neumiller. And Mychal, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you want.
Custom harvesters out of central North Dakota. Been coming to Pratt since 2004, cutting here. Some of the farmers we cut for have been since 2004, so we keep coming back every year. We like it here. It's usually a really good crop here. Good farmers, good people in this area.
So tell us about how you got started with this custom harvesting business.
When I was 19 years old, my dad and I and my younger brothers, we always combine around our home area, just real local, just 2 miles from the farm. And I was finally old enough to kind of go out of not so much out of my own, but the first year my brothers were still in school, I put a combine on a trailer. We went to Vernon, Texas, got started, found a job down there, and we ended up coming to Pratt that summer. Didn't even have a job, and ended up getting a hold of Fred Kerr in the area. I've been cutting for Fred and Ellen Kerr ever since. And we started with one combine. Now we, as a family, we run 11 combines. My dad, myself, and I got 2 brothers.
So how many of your crew do you have down here with you now?
I just have 2 combines here right now. The rest of them moved yesterday. We finished up the majority of our jobs yesterday here. They went out to Leota, Kansas yesterday morning, unloaded, and started harvesting right away out there.
We're talking to Mychal Neumiller here with him, custom harvester down here just north of Pratt.
Do I do it on the front side, or do I have to stay on the east side of it?
Go ahead. I don't know.
And Mychal, so how long have you kind of been down here in this area, and where will you go to next?
So some of us got here last Tuesday with combines, which I couldn't even tell you what day that was, a week ago. I got here last Wednesday out of Enid, Oklahoma. Pretty much unloaded and went to work and been combining every day since. And these combines will also be going to Leota as soon as we get done. We've got, with counting this circle, we got 2 more circles after this one, and then we're done, and then we'll load up and head west.
So you mentioned you have 11 different combines and all of that. So how long of a summer is it for you, for all of those who might not understand just how grueling the custom harvester business can be?
So usually in mid to late May, we load up most of our combines. We normally take 10 combines to Texas. This year we did not. Droughted out down there. We didn't have any crop to cut. And we only ended up bringing 7, I guess, to the Pratt area this year. We got several sitting at home in a shed until we get back to North Dakota. But we normally leave home mid-May, give or take. Combine every 7 to 10 days. We move town to town to town, and we cut for usually the same farmer in them towns throughout the summer. Western Kansas, eastern Colorado, all over Oklahoma, I guess. We go to Nebraska Panhandle, and then from there we go back home. We will be home early August on a normal year. This year might be a little earlier. And then we stay in North Dakota the rest of the year, but we combine roughly 50,000 acres in North Dakota, all within about 150 miles of our farm. We've got a lot of big farmers up there. One farm is 14,000 acres, one farm is 19,000 acres, and them guys don't even own combines. We come in and cut everything for them between wheat, durum, canola. Sometimes there's some peas up there, soybeans, corn. We've combined as late as Christmas time, but I would say an average is November 1st we get done usually.
How important do you feel like it is to help out these local farmers across the state of Kansas, and how do you kind of develop those relationships?
If you do a good job, you usually keep your job. If you're friendly, treat your farmers fair, treat the community fair when you pull in, you normally can keep a job and stay with the job. What was the other part of that question?
Yeah, it's just how important do you feel like these helping out these farmers is when they get so busy this time of year?
Well, these guys, so this farmer in particular, him and his father behind us putting milo in the ground, trying to get that crop in the ground, trying to get their spraying done. They have their own combine, but with so many things going on at the same time this time of year, it's beneficial, I believe, for them and for myself. If I can come in, cut their crop for them, take it to the elevator, get her dumped, and they can go on their business. Like, I would say by tomorrow, this field will be most likely planted with milo, I'm going to guess. If they would have to combine this themselves, they would put them probably way too far behind the plant date to get their milo, their cotton, maybe even some more corn in. I don't know what else they're going to put in, I guess, this summer yet. It gets them ahead of the game. It takes a lot of stress and workload off them guys.
So talking about, you mentioned some of the drought down in Texas. How has the drought affected you here in Kansas so far?
It's been, like I said, I've been cutting here for 18 years. Besides this pivot's running good, but it gives water. So the rest of the dryland crop has not been good. It's probably the worst dryland we've cut here in 18 years, and it all comes down to Mother Nature. Farmers didn't do anything wrong. They did what they needed to do, and you're just relying on Mother Nature. It's a huge gamble every year for them, for us to come down. You're hoping to have a crop. You're hoping that there's going to be something to cut, but you just never know if there really is going to be something or not until you get here.
Is that something you kind of keep up with while you're in North Dakota? Is some of the weather trends down here in South Central Kansas?
So I've got an app on my phone, like everyone's got an app. WeatherBug, I guess, is what I use. I've got a pin on every single stop that we make throughout the summer, and every day I look. Just about every day I look at the weather in Vernon, Texas, Putnam, Enid, Oklahoma, Pratt, Kansas, Leote. Check the weather, check the forecast. Hot and dry, you start to get worried. You always hope there's some rain in the spring and throughout the winter, but this year there just wasn't. There's nothing they did wrong, like I said, and you just can't do nothing about it. You just gotta keep going about your business, and hopefully sounds like our next stop. The combines are out west. They're doing a lot of, I've heard some 40s, and I've heard up to 65 they're doing so far up there. So they're pretty excited. It'll be the best week we've cut this year, I guess.
Well, Mychal, we really appreciate the time, and good luck the rest of this harvest.
No problem. Come again.